Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So there was an update to this quite recently which added some new units to the game. I haven't seen them yet, haven't played yet with that in. It also changed something we're going to take advantage of here in just a moment when we look at the barracks. But I feel like it changed the graphics also. It might just be the lighting on this planet, but I swear everything looks a little weird. And I tried playing with my settings a bit, but everything's kind of the same or worse if I do anything with it. So we are in the process of moving out towards a more central location. We are working on the first of the research for the Codex Toxicus for the Mortis, which might lead to some kind of greater demon fight or something. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that. Probably nothing good. But something that was changed is the ability to respec people. So most of the guys, I can kind of live with what they've got. It's not a huge deal. But we did just pick up a new librarian. So let's look at Palamedes here. Palamedes has some odd abilities. I'm not sure I would have put points into some of these. Like eventually, maybe I would have put some stuff into Cybolt gaining crit damage, but only if I had a really high crit chance, potentially. Cybolt gaining armor pierce is probably better. The return fire is mediocre, especially on a Stormbolter. I don't really have a good Stormbolter for him. He has a lot of kind of focus on armoring up himself, which leads to an interesting ability, Sanctuary, which I can kind of live with. It's kind of interesting. I think it could be better, so it could be improved a little bit, and there's a chance to get automatic Aegis Shield because of this. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to retrain him, and I'm going to take these three away if I have a choice. And I will probably head towards getting up to Vortex of Doom. I think Vortex of Doom and Smite on the way is really good, but with 3 points, we can't quite get there. I need 4. So potentially I could pull another point. Maybe the extra armor. How much is it? It's doing 4 armor at the moment. So if I downgrade that, it would be 3 armor across an area, which is still pretty decent. So yeah, we could probably do that. So let's go ahead and do this. If I can. Cost 2 requisition and take 30 days. Wow. How much requisition do I have is my next question. I have to exit out here. So I've got 7. 30 days is quite a lot, but I don't know that I'm going to use him otherwise. I've got Kalmar, so yeah, let's go ahead and do it, I think. If it's going to let me. I'm not sure what this plus 10 here is. Okay, so I've got the points back. Alright, so we just have to reassign. So we'll go with kind of the similar sort of thing. And this is... Do I even need to go that direction? Transfer all your armor for 1 turn. That's okay. It's not fantastic. This is only on a warp charge. So this gets my armor up to... So it's plus 2 armor, and then it's just warp charge bonuses beyond that. So if I want to warp charge the Aegis Shield, we can get really high. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're going to focus more on doing Sanctuary, because I could even do this to myself. So we can improve the Sanctuary. We can improve this. So now it's going to do 5 armor, range 15, area 3. Chance to Aegis Shield myself every turn. I've got more points, so we can get some willpower, get Smite. Smite does more damage. Get... Oh, and then we're out. Yeah. So I thought I'd have another point because we didn't take this. But yeah, if we're going to do that, using the 3 to get up to here. So once I get Vortex of Doom with him, that would be pretty good. If he could actually have 2 Librarians out with 2 Vortexes of Doom, that would be pretty fantastic. So this I think we can live with. It gives him more willpower as well. So kind of a cool ability. A little bit of Smite. Improved damage for Smite, so it gets up to 4, so that's somewhat reasonable. But Vortex of Doom is quite good. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. So it is a little expensive, but we can kind of live with it. Alright, so we're going to head in. We're just kind of heading down here. Initially, we finished missions off. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. There are some places down here that are close to being maxed out, so that one's going to tick up. So I kind of want to be in this area in case new missions pop up there, but we might have to deal with this first. Like, it might give me a mission that I have a limited time to do, or that I immediately get thrown into. I'm not sure. And it might be a long one if it's something fighting like a greater demon. So potentially it might even get broken up if it's too long. We'll see how it goes. Alright, cruisers are moving around. Okay, we've got new missions already. Nice. There's one there. It's not maxed out. That's going up by a lot, which is quite crazy. Potentially I could hit both of those. The other one is back there. Okay. Yeah, we might want to just hit that. What else am I doing, actually? Okay, so we're working on the regeneration unit. I think that's improving my wind recovery. So that's what I'm doing as far as repairs go. Prognosticars are inactive for 13 days. Why are my prognosticars inactive? I don't remember having my prognosticars inactive. I don't remember that event happening. That's a bummer, because that's going to not give me much time to do anything. So I can hit that. I don't know if I'll have enough time to get out here as well afterwards. I can go through the warp storms without an effect because I do have the Geller field. I don't know if it slows me down, but I won't have any like demonic incursions and stuff. What kind of mission is this anyway? Prognosticar bonuses are inactive. I know that's true because the warp storm is active here. It is a spreader. Okay. I don't get great results. Let me check out here. Is this one? Is it going to say Prognosticar? Yeah, Prognosticars are active. So it's only there because of the warp storm. All right, gotcha. All right, what do we have? Corruption level's 3, so it's going to go up by 30%. Probably want to take Kalmar along. We've got the red Dolores, so damage bonuses, inflicting damage. Poxus, resistance bonuses. There's Warp Storm. I hope my stratagems are back. And then I don't know what's going on because I don't have Prognosticars because of the Warp Storm. I hope I have stratagems. I don't see anything saying that she's still injured, and I'm not getting a stratagem. Alright, yeah, let's run in there and do that. And then I'll see. The timing for this is going to be bad if I have to do it right away. And then I'd like to maybe run out there and do that one. So it's going to hit me even before I get to this mission. It looks like the Codex Toxicus research. So I'm assuming we're going to get a cutscene here, because it always does this before a cutscene. It'd be nice if it's going to stay permanently, and I can just do it whenever.
It's done. I've attuned the Codex Toxicus to the strain. I can feel the Reaper's vile presence within.
For any other citizen of the Imperium, this act would bring a death sentence. Yet you...
Yet I what? Skirt heresy? Do you think I enjoy the strain this task requires? This is my duty, Purifier. When this Reaper manifests, I trust you will do yours. Your knights must be ready, Commander. The time has come.
Well, I'd actually like to do a regular mission first, honestly. Get some XP. Yeah, so we'll see how this is going to play out. Reaper location detected. Malathian the Harvester. The Codex reeks of death. Byproduct of the attunement to the Mortis strain. Even I can feel the Codex wearing at my will. But I will buoy my spirit with an hourly recitation of the Litany Majoris, and have recommended to Ektar that your knights do the same. Soon they will need all the strength their faith can offer. New mission, Hunt Reaper! Okay. So I don't see it ticking down. Oh, it maxed out the corruption here too, apparently, just automatically. That's kind of crappy. Malathian the Harvester has been detected below Reaper of the Mortis strain. It's said that he manipulates vile energies of his enemies. Well, manipulates vile effigies of his enemies to weaken and destroy them. Finishing it will drop the corruption all the way, so that's kind of neat. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing this, and I might even head out here first before I go hit that. I'm assuming it's not going to tick down anything. All right, let's continue. We need XP before we get moving. I have the Giller field, so I shouldn't have to worry. Yeah.
Storms barrage the edict's surface.
However, projections indicate the reinforced Giller field should protect the edict from damage. Yeah, so we're good because of that. So don't worry about that. All right, so our last is done, so the regeneration unit is up, so that's maximum recovery speed. I'm pleased to report that the regeneration unit is fully functional once again. I'm sure your men will be pleased to avoid the inefficient rest that our apothecaries so often prescribe when superior alternatives are lacking. All right, and we have 10 servitors. We could repair the ship, I think. What do we have? Construction speed, research speed, which I haven't put anything into, which maybe I should. There's the repairs, which is 8 servitors. I am down 2 points, so that's not crazy. This is all done. So really it's, yeah, building speed, not a big deal. I don't have the guys for it anyway, so it's really, yeah, research. Or we get the hull repaired. I think I'm just going to go for hull repairs at the moment. Because I am down. I could probably take another point and not really worry about it too much. And be down to 3 before I repair. I didn't assign more research. Why didn't I assign more research? The next research didn't automatically put me in that. I'll have to check that and see. Yeah, let's just do the repairs. Yeah, it didn't automatically put me in here to choose more next research. I might want to hold off on doing another Codex Toxicus one until we finish off that Reaper. I think that would be a good idea. So what else can we do? I can get stratagems that aren't that useful, basically, I think. So that is mobilized, blast area, and knockback, purge. All visible enemies plus 3 stun. Interesting. Over here. All willpower back on one guy. All knights get 3 willpower. I mean, that's somewhat reasonable. Oh, it's actually locked these until we do this one. So you got to deal with only one at a time. All right, that's good. I can kind of see that being a problem if you just research a bunch of those. So it reduces warp surge by 100%. Reduces warp surge by 100% for 3 turns. That's kind of cool. I don't have a ton of the yellow ones, though. But that is pretty good. The willpower is also nice. I think I'm going to go with the first surge prevention here. Let's do that. Alright, yeah, nothing's ticked down on this yet. So yeah, let's keep going. Check my stratagems before we go into, which I usually don't look at too much. Kill 5 enemies with grenades. It's possible, depending on who I take, but often I'm using grenades to soften people up, not really finish them off. So I don't know if I want to bother with that. Yeah, I'm just going to skip it. I feel like it's a bit kind of crazy to do. Alright, so we have a pretty decent squad here. Macius. Do you have... Okay, he's got the Enraged, the gun that does Enraged. I think... Well, you're level 7. Is it Thule that has the armor break one?
Fool.
Yeah, so he's level 8. I think the armor break is generally going to be better once we get up a little further. Kalmar's up at 9 already, which is pretty cool. Could take Assad potentially instead of Harn, but either way is fine, I think. We've got an extractor and a healer there. Kalmar is set. Yeah, I feel like everything looks different. Maybe it's just the lighting changes or something, but I feel like everything looks a little different. And then we've got Iolanthus. I was trying to kind of level him up. What level? So Iolanthus is 7. Vorn's all the way down at 6. Devorn has a bunch of grenades, so that's always kind of fun. So Malchus is wounded. And where's Bors? Am I just looking over Bors? No, Bors is right next to me. So level 7 either way. Bors I think is a little better than Iolanthus. He's a bit more geared up and is a bit more focused on buffing other people's actions, whereas Iolanthus is kind of mixed between that and close combat fighting. He does have a good weapon, though. So I can kind of see keeping him in either way. I mean, I think it's a good squad, whether we have Thule in here or we have Massius. Okay, so we only have 2 stratagems. So no Prognosticar, this is knocked out. So we have +3 armor, and we've got action points, and we can use both of these twice. So that's quite good. Yeah, Thule's at 8.
Massius.
Massius at 7. Let's take Massius instead. So Massius, we've got the Astral Aim. I'm immune to hazards. I have a really high chance to shoot back at enemies. If I crit, I have a really high chance to get action point back, and I've got a really good chance to reload. So all of that is really, really nice to keep me dishing out damage rather than doing other stuff with my actions. So that's pretty good. So I think if we can get you up another level, that will definitely help. Iolanthus. So we've got the extra willpower. We've got the extra crit damage and crit chance for melee attacks. We've got the Hammer Hand ability. We've got Rend the Unclean, which I haven't really messed with yet. Immune to knockback, crazed, and enraged. No auto abilities, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, and we're going to do way more damage up close with him, which is sort of just the way it is. Kalmar, we've got more abilities and things. So we've got the Warpbane, so extra damage against demons, which is very nice. I've got good damage on our sword. We can Gate of Infinity if we want to, teleporting everyone if I charge it. We could drop the Warp Surge, which I think is going to be really, really helpful as we progress through. We are a Blade Master. We've got a nice sword. 100% chance when I teleport, get an action point. 100% chance to parry. It's only once per turn, though. So we've got that because of the focus bonuses. And then Harn, I don't think we have anything too crazy on him. I think he's got... I could be mixing up him and Assad. Yeah, I think I am as far as... I thought the armor break on the close combat, I think that's Assad, though. 5 damage, not bad for shooting. Got a Medicae Skull, Extractor Skull. We can heal. Got extra uses of our skulls. If I crit with a melee attack, 50% chance to get an action point back. And when side bolting, 25% chance to gain a willpower, which is nice. It'd be nice if it was higher, but I can live with that. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good squad. It's pretty tough. We've got healing, we've got resistance, we've got ways to deal with Warp Surge, we've got ways to buff our guys. Yeah, I feel like the lighting is off since the update. I don't know what the deal is, but it just looks a little strange. I tried messing with the brightness as well, and that's really wonky. I was almost expecting a like hotfix to come out after the patch. It might just be me, it might be my system. I did upgrade my graphics drivers, true, just to see if that made a difference, but it looks the same, basically. It did say that there was some like performance improvements and things in the game, so it's probably something connected to that with the lighting engine. Is probably all it is. So it just looks a little different. Oh, I didn't save it before we jumped in, so I'll actually save it once we're down on the ground here. I usually try to save it before missions, just in case. But we've got our squad locked in, and the squad's good, so I don't think we have any problem with that. It is a spreader, so hopefully it's not on like a huge map or anything. We'll see. So the plan will be hit this, see if I can check, get to that other regular mission. And then after that, I think we go for the... I keep thinking Avatar, but it's not an Avatar. Ravager or something. Wow, okay, that was really loud in my left ear.
The threads of prognostication lead here to the husk of this abandoned mountain fortress.
Time is against us now. The great Bloomspawn has completely gestated its seeds. It will expel them very soon.
Yeah, it's being a little wonky here. Alright. 3 and a spreader. Wow, okay. So it's a big-ish map, for sure. Couple in a row there, and the spreader. So I could probably just ignore that back one. So if I come in and hit this first... Wow, yeah, it's actually... It's supposed to have, like, performance improvements, but I feel like it's worse. Quite a bit worse than it was before. So I think we hit that. We move over, hit this, and then we go through and just hit it. We'll just ignore one of the spreaders. Or Bloomspawn. It's not a huge deal. Right. That's all fine. That's all set. That's working. Alright, let's go ahead and do a quick save here. What's old? Okay. Yeah, I think that's the best route. We'll head over that way. There are a couple vents here, which would be nice to hit. Alright, Harn, how about you just go hit that one real quick?
It will be done.
Yeah, I feel like something's weird with the lighting. But on the actual maps, it's a little hard to tell sometimes. Because they look quite different depending on the lighting. Just naturally. I mean, Kalmar can teleport if I have to, so we could run over here and hit this one. But I feel like we send Irelandus to do that.
Serve. At once.
So you can do that and then still move a little bit.
Stirs within the shadows.
Okay, patrol there. I'm not interested in engaging there at all.
Affirmative.
Yeah, the shadows look way darker. Wonder. Is it the shadows that's the issue? So I've got everything set pretty well. I could change the shadow quality, like, down just to see, but that might make it worse. If I do that. Actually, I think that looks a little better. It's not quite as dark in the shadows, or it could just be crazy. I'm probably just crazy. Alright, let's get moving.
I am with you. Yes, Commander.
Let's get
What is your will? The Emperor lights our path.
Leading the way here. As much as he can in his somewhat slow Terminator armor. Oh, we've actually got vision already. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I guess he's just here by himself. Can I get anywhere and still have an action? I can get to here.
Seeking the tainted.
It didn't actually like show me that we saw this guy, so I didn't know we actually had vision. Right, so Vortex. Yeah, he's too far away for Vortex. I could smite him, it's not going to do much damage. Can't hit him with a shot. I can shoot that, though. Yeah, let's do that.
Purge.
A little bit of damage, drop the statue on him. I think we did damage there. Yeah. It's another Nurgle tree here in our way, which makes me want to sing the Oh Nurgle Tree song. Yeah, he got his actions back. So it did activate us, just
Moving
weird
now.
about it.
Your command.
It didn't, like, show me that we had been reactivated, given our action points and stuff.
I am with you.
Don't know if I can get a shot from here. That might not be in range. It is. I can do a little bit of damage. It's not much, though. I don't want to get too close. That's probably safe.
The foe is close. Let the hunt continue.
Or patrols. Not surprised.
Firing on target.
Don't know if I can get much other
Your orders.
damage through here.
Your command.
Macius, you got 3 actions. Alright, yeah, we're fine. We can get a decent chunk of damage then.
Moving out.
Closer. I could astral aim it, or we can just take a couple shots. I think I'm just going to take a couple shots. Yeah, let's just do a couple regular shots.
I strike true.
I can almost take this thing out, just not enough. I could give more actions
Your
to
command?
somebody. Do I want to do that? I could go ahead and do that and give Macius extra actions, and I'm sure he could just destroy this thing. But we could just take it out next turn. It's not a big deal. There's no patrols that close. There's a vent up there. That's kind of interesting. So we must be able to get up there. Maybe only Macius, though. I think we want to take out the patrol, then move in on this one. Then go with this one. Yeah, I don't know that I want to bother using any low power here. So I'm just gonna move up. We don't have a patrol or anything on us, so I think we're okay. I am probably gonna want to do something about the warp surges though, but
My
we'll see how
blade
that
is
goes.
yours. Your orders?
So, Macius, how about we just light this thing up?
Firing now. Yes.
Then I can hopefully get an automatic reload. Yep, it was the auto reload. So another shot won't kill it, but doing this will. So we'll take the statue down.
We have purified this place.
Excellent. Mass destruction.
At your service.
Can I get up here? No, you can't.
Standing ready.
Yes, I think only Macius can get up here, because he's the only one in regular power armor. Everyone else is going to have to go around the side.
What is your will?
Okay, Kelmar, let's have you take
Moving
care
out.
of that. Got a patrol ahead. So we're just going to
At your
leapfrog up here a
service,
bit. Let's
Iolanthus.
bring Iolanthus in.
Affirmative.
Still didn't show us
Yes, Commander.
that squad, but we're really close, I think. The only cover's way up there. That's definitely going to reveal them. I could move Harn up first a little bit.
Yes, sir.
No, that was enough. It's a Dreadnought.
My suffering. We are the swords of justice.
Alright, well, he's going to blow a shot all over
I
the
am
place
here to
here,
serve.
which is a bit of a problem. Do I want to teleport? If I want to do any real damage, I kind of have to teleport.
Macius. Standing ready. Oh.
Arn, can we grab that seed? No. So I have to move up, probably. Just move you out. Now can I get him? Yeah. Let's grab his seed. Sounds worse than it is.
Another foul seed claimed. Praise the Emperor.
Alright, Kelmar, I think we're going to have to go ahead and teleport up. Now, is there somewhere I can get to that's got cover, is my question. Can't get there. There really isn't much. That will be some cover. Yeah, we could do that, I guess. Get that action point back. Start off with the old Vortex of Doom. I could warp charge it, which would knock out his gun on the Dreadnought. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, leaves me 2 actions. I can smite somebody, I can shoot. Not going to do a massive amount of damage, though, with shooting. I've got a bonus against demons with him, but
I am here
neither
to
of those are
serve.
demonic enemies. Unfortunately, Macius is way out of position, so I might want to give him extra actions if I can get him up somewhere where I can actually see the enemy.
Taking position.
So head in here. Yeah, let's give
Commander.
Macius some extra actions. Now, Iolanthus, we do have the Rend the Unclean. It's a lot of damage. But then I'm burning
I
willpower,
am
not
here to
giving
serve.
people bonuses.
Standing ready. Standing
Let's go
ready.
ahead and take a look at Macius and see what we can do with him first. I'm pretty sure I can hit both targets here. So if I Psychic Onslaught, yeah, we're going to hit both of them. Yeah, let's start there. So we enraged that guy. Could do it again and kill him. Yeah, sure. So we got the little
I
guy.
must sanctify my rounds.
Didn't get a reload off, which is very unfortunate. Because I was hoping I could reload, get the auto reload, and then use the astral aim on him. So I have to use the reload here.
Your orders.
So what else do we have? We've got multiple shots with Harn, potentially. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but all damage is good damage. Who wants the willpower?
Unleash me.
I can easily finish him off with Kalmar.
Your command?
That's probably best. If I rush in and kill him with Iolanthus, then I'm kind of stuck in the zone where it's going to explode.
Here.
So, yeah, let's just soften him up with Harn. And I'll finish him with the smite on Kalmar.
The enemy is wounded.
Easy peasy. Instant death.
Sanctified and purged.
Okay, so we get all our actions back, but unfortunately we have this guy that's going to blow up that's very, very in the way. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop the Warp Surge down. Try to keep that from causing too much trouble. Yeah, I really don't want to move up much because he is going to explode. And because of the height difference, it's a little hard to tell exactly where I can go that's safe. Like, that should be fine. Any of this should be okay, as long as the bridge doesn't get destroyed. I'm pretty sure that's fine. I might want to stay back a little further, just in case. I don't think I'm going to reveal anything if I hang back. The plan's going to be we move up, we take out that one, then we bust through the door. There'll be a patrol with the spreader. We'll just ignore the other bloom spawn. Yeah, I guess we should be okay. Just get everybody up as much as we can. Nobody's gotten tagged or anything. Nobody's taken damage. How far out can we get here? Pretty far. Doing on time. We've got 10 turns. That's quite a while, so I think we're good for that as well.
As ordered.
Should be okay. And little bits everywhere. Alright. So there's another patrol with this bloom spawn. That patrol, like, I don't think they actually come through closed doors, but it almost looks like it came through from where the spreader's at. Okay, let's have you go hit that. Might activate everything. Got some little demons, and we've got a
Brothers, stand ready.
one of their bloat drone things. Alright,
Standing ready.
so first of all, I do need to move up because I want to grab the seed. So how about if I go here?
Moving out.
See if I can get the seed and then, like, run for cover. That's probably all I'm going to do. Okay, seed collected. I'm going to wait before I run into cover.
Ever ready.
So I want to see what I can actually get done. I can't move up very far and keep 2 actions. I don't think that's close enough that I can hit everybody with a warp surge. I might need to teleport again. I can take, like, the corner here. Yeah, so that's cover.
We travel unseen paths.
Alright, so I definitely want to get all of you guys, and I will charge it, that way we can take out the gun on the bloat drone guy. Got 2 actions. So I could just nuke a couple of these guys up close, but I could probably also do that with Macius. It's not actually cover. There isn't a lot of cover here.
I am with you.
So if I just do a little psychic onslaught, we can kill 3 guys all at once. Let's do that.
We slay the darkness.
And then we're in range barely. We can hit this guy. Let's do that. The Astral Aim. And still exploding. So much for him. Alright.
Your orders.
So that was enough for kind of an insta-kill. So now we just have the Nurgle tree, and that's not that big of a deal. I'm actually gonna kind of ignore it, and it doesn't like that spot. So it wants me to go there. Alright, fine.
It will be done.
Two actions left. Can't shoot it from here. I think we just move in.
What is your will?
Yeah, we'll just move everybody in. Do I want to head up? I think in the long run we'll do that, but for now I'm going to wait.
Advancing!
Have him head up there, maybe kind of scope things out. It's as far up as I can get. I do get a damage bonus against demonic enemies, and this does count as a demon, so still not enough to get through the armor, though.
Your command.
If I only have the one shot, it's kind of pointless.
Taking position.
So, yeah, let's just drop the Warp Surge again. And we'll kill this thing next time. I was close enough to get hit. I think I was close in range to get tagged there.
Yes, Commander.
So
What is
Iolanthus
your will?
took... Well, he didn't take any damage. He just kind of acted like he took damage.
At your service.
Okay, then.
Kalma.
Well,
Your orders?
I think to start off with, I'm going to save my willpower. We're just going to take a bunch of shots here. Hope we get a reload.
I am his
Try to preserve everybody's willpower. Killing these things doesn't actually give me any back if I kill it. Okay, so there's the reload, so we can take a couple more shots. I do have a chance. Yeah, I've got a 10% crit chance. If I get a crit, it's a massive amount of increased damage.
For the Emperor.
But it's a pretty low chance. I can guarantee it with the Astral Aim, but I don't think we need it. And I'd like to save the willpower for what we're about to see in the next room. So I do have a good damage bonus against demonic enemies. So this is doing how much? Only 4. I'm at long range, so if I move in, we can do potentially a couple more damage.
Moving out.
So we were at 4. Now it's at 6, yeah.
Feel my wrath. The enemy weakens. We bring death.
Again, killing this thing isn't going to give me any willpower to anybody, so it doesn't really matter who finishes it off or how. Iolanthus, why don't you just go stab it for fun?
This battle is ended.
Okay, got all our actions back. We can now take out that vent and set up on the door. I could probably even punch through the door.
As ordered. Here. Praise the Emperor.
Let's take out the vent.
As you will. Your command. Iolanthus. Your orders.
Let's get Harn on the door as well.
It will be done. blade is yours. Standing ready.
Now, Macius, I think we're going to send you up. Let's see. Same thing. I mean, it's right in the middle of the room. If I move up here, we should get some kind of vision on it.
Taking position.
Okay, spreader, drone, bunch of other crap. Can't see.
Unstable warp disruption detected.
Demons. Nurgle will not give up this ground so easily. Destroy that bloom spawn now.
Reinforcements right in my face. Okay, well,
I am here to serve.
it could be worse,
Oh,
I suppose.
unleash me.
So if I move up, that leaves me 2 actions. So there's a couple red seed
At your
bearers.
service. At your service. What is your will?
Can I actually see any from where I am? Yeah, we can hit him. We can only do this once per turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. If we can hit one, let's just go for killing stuff. My problem is actually the drone in the back.
Another
Really.
foul seed claimed.
That's the biggest threat.
Your orders?
So I might have to teleport to do something about that. Let's see if I can get him. Ooh, I can. Actually, I can get all 4 of you guys there. Let's do that and warp charge it. Take out his gun.
You will heal.
Good chunk of damage. With my smite, can I kill anybody? No. Can do a good chunk of damage. I might hold off on that just to see,
Macius.
because Macius can throw a bunch of lead around. Especially if I give him more
Standing
actions,
ready.
which we've got stratagems for as well, which I can't forget about. So we have lots of options. We've also got the Rend the Unclean, but that's going to burn. Well, that's only 2 willpower. That is Blast Area 2 of this night. Okay, so it's not like the one that Vorn has, where it's ahead of him in like a triangle. It's just around him directly. Interesting. So I could go up and like smack somebody and then use it if I had the action points. But anybody I'm going to smack here is pretty much going to die. Except for him. But then I don't think we'd hit anybody else with the blast.
Yes, Commander. My blade is ever ready. I am here to
All right.
serve.
What can I see from here? Just a couple. So if I want to see everybody, we probably have to go, yeah, into partial cover. Let's do it.
Yes.
Then... don't have a shot at you guys. I've got you, and I've got you, but I don't actually have a shot here. If I... Okay, so I can Psychic Onslaught even if I don't have a shot. It's just sort of area. Yeah, let's kill those 2 guys.
Another death for Nurgle.
Thought that was Macius for a second, talking. Alright, 1 action left, but I can give him more actions. So if I Astral Aim, that's going to kill you. Let's just do that. Is that one of the new ones? I'm not sure. It's some kind of a drone, bloat drone thing, but it had like a thresher on the front of it, so maybe that was one of the new ones. I'm not sure.
Your orders. I am here to serve. I am here to serve.
Still. So this smite, I can't quite kill this guy. That's disappointing. Very disappointing.
Your command?
I mean, we could go in stabbing. We could hit this guy pretty hard. We could go hammerhand on him, potentially even. I could then even give additional actions. You know what? Let's hammerhand this guy. So that's going to do like 12 damage.
Yes, sir.
Alright, what do we want to do? I think we take out his melee weapon. Now, it's not enough for a kill, but we can give additional actions. And we've got Harn. So Harn, can I actually hit anybody with you? Possibly? Okay, if I soften up, can't hit him. If I soften up this guy, I might be able to one-shot him. Let's get Sanctuary. Let's have some extra actions. I'm actually going to give... I'd like to give multiple people extra actions. Warp Surge is going to go up, so I would like to give Kalmar the extra actions. Except which one is Kalmar? And I'd like to give Iolanthus extra actions, and I'd like to give Macius extra actions. That's Kalmar. I can give 2 people bonus actions. Let's start here. Because Iolanthus could then give somebody else another action if he kills this guy.
At your service.
I could also soften him up, and then Kalmar could kill him. So regular hit. Yeah, if I force strike, I can get the guaranteed kill though. So let's do that.
I will defile your corpse.
Then I'm going to give extra actions to Kalmar. Now, I could teleport down and just smack this guy with a sword. I could run up and hit him. Smite is not going to kill him. Running up and hitting him is going to kill him, but then I've got nothing left. But everything's dead. We'll have reinforcements coming in. I'd like to have an action left. So I'm going to teleport. That gives me my action back. He does have a chance to parry, I think. Or not.
I am the wrath of Zyphos!
Then I have enough. We can drop the Warp Surge down.
The Emperor lights off!
I still have an action. I don't need the extra time, so there's no point hitting the vent. I could shoot this thing. I don't think I can get through the armor. Well, yeah, I can, just barely. We'll do literally like 1 whole point after we get through the armor. Sure. Alright, let's see what kind of reinforcements we get, and we'll deal with it from there. Oh, something spit at us. I must have missed. There's a plant spitting thing somewhere. Patrol is sort of moving in.
More of the Flea God's minions!
Alright, that's a little too close. Looks like I smacked somebody as they went by. And I can just end this as soon as I kill the bloom spawn
The enemy
spreader.
is wounded.
So I don't even have to fight these guys, really. I can pretty much just wreck the spreader and be done with it, because I can do a lot of damage. I have the capacity to do pretty massive chunks of damage to these guys.
Here. I'll
Is that guy next to you? Can I just smack him? Yeah, I mean, I pretty much can. Nobody has any seed. So I got spit at by a plant. Where is it? Unless it was the actual spreader. Yeah, I don't see it. It's probably just my old man eyes. I don't see it. But yeah, I think it might have just been the spreader. So I could just go in on that. We could just wreck this guy's day. There's lots of options.
Your orders. What is your will? Yes, Commander.
So I think we start here. If I can get the reload. Kind of wreck these guys too pretty effectively. Let's see what we can do here. See if I get the reload. Okay, no problem. So the armor is down. Doing what, 5? Yeah. Now, do I want to hit other targets? If I soften this guy up, maybe I can kill him in one hit with Iolanthus. If I crit, I can definitely kill him in one hit with Iolanthus. Or do we just focus on that? Let's go ahead and hit this guy.
I am his will.
He's a little dangerous. I'm going to leave that for Iolanthus, and we'll go ahead and just hit the spreader. I still have a stratagem for a couple more actions. I'm going to do a ton of damage with Kalmar, but I only have 2 shots. Just shooting at this thing, I can do a pretty good chunk of damage. 6 at the moment, yeah.
Standing ready.
Alright, let's go stab him. We'll 4-strike it for the kill. Cost me 1 willpower, I'll get the willpower back.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Now, I think we just go whale on this thing. Yeah, I mean, I can do just a massive chunk of damage here, so let's go ahead and do that. Go Hammer Hand for the guaranteed crit. Give me bonus damage. Hit it again, we'll almost kill it. Or I can crit and kill it instantly. That's fine too.
A battle well fought and won, Commander. We have dealt the enemy a major blow today.
Out we go. Slowly. There we go. Yeah, I feel like all the lighting and stuff is different. Like even that victory, like that looks different. Like something has changed with the lighting, and it's just throwing me off. Anyway, before we're done, I'm going to check and see if we can make it to that next regular mission. Hopefully we can, because I do want to get XP for everybody. We're getting maximum XP at the moment. I don't think there's any negative effects on us, and we've got the upgrades on the ship all done for that. So just trying to level people before we go take on the big demon. So I might, in the next one, if we can make it to the other mission, I might take the same squad I might want to take just to get more XP first. So maybe like Assad, Kalmar, Thule, maybe, because the armor break. And then boars, maybe? Boars or Iolanthus. Very purple there. Alright, we're back. So we got 11 red and 3 green seeds. Got 1 grimoire, -1 corruption on the planet. What do we have? Hey, it's a chaplain! I definitely want a chaplain. That's the only class I haven't seen yet. I don't have a lot of requisition, but he's only level 6, but I am going to take him. Alright, so this is a level 2 flamer. I'm not sure which level I have on the other one. Increased range. Increased time for that. I think that's like the same damage, and it's less ammo. This is a level 3, so that's... Oh, that's a Narthecium. It's got like a big chainsaw thing on it. 4 damage, 5 heal. +2 damage against organic targets, can be up to 4 damage against organic targets, and extra crit against organic targets. That's pretty nice too, actually. So that's really good against Marines, not really against... Like, I think demonic enemies aren't going to count as organic. Even though, I mean, they're made out of fleshy stuff, but it's warped fleshy stuff. What else we got? Prodigy's Arms, level 2. Servo Skulls have more ammo. Servo Skulls have more range. So that could be useful for Zabez, maybe? It's this one. +3 crit damage for melee attacks. No other benefits. Isn't the basic one like +15% crit chance and +2 crit damage? I don't know if that's worth it. I like having the combined crit chance and crit damage. Yeah, so I potentially could give this to Zabez. I'm not sure if it's better than the armor he's got. This, I'm pretty sure... I mean, it's a level 3. It's got to be better than what I've got. Is that costing me more? That only gives me 1. That's costing me 3. So these are actually costing me 3 at this point, not 2. I see. Yeah, I'm going to take these two. We'll get the Chaplain, and we'll get the Narthecium. I'm not sure which... Like, Assad actually has, I think, some armor break on his, so maybe this will go to Harn. We'll see. So we'll take those. Show me promotions. There's one for Messius. Very nice. I want this. You want one too? Yeah, nice. Thought we might get Harn one too. He's not too far off, 120 something. We're actually pretty close on Massius going up again. So, Massius, what do we want to do with you? So this... Warp Charged for Armor Pierce. That's pretty good. Extra willpower, which leads us to blinding enemies, purging enemies. That's not bad. The purge gets rid of mutations. The blind is nice for ranged enemies, so it's not awful. Out here, what do we get? Sanctified Kill Zone. Area 3, range 10, gives them vulnerable, so they take +2 damage from attacks. So we could soften up an area, then hit it. It does cost me 2 willpower, which is quite a bit when I'm burning a lot of willpower just to, like, shoot already. But it could be quite good. Extra use for auto. Do I even have any autos? So return fire. So if we upgrade this area, we can also get extra use for all autos, which means potentially multiple reloads, multiple action points back on crits, and multiple return fires. Interesting. Extra slot for grenades. That's also interesting. Yeah, like the Purgators, I think they all can kind of get up to this, but I haven't really pushed it. The Armor Pierce is potentially good, because we're doing a lot of damage on those crits. I think I want Willpower no matter what. And I can definitely see Sanctified Killzone being good. Let me take it, and we'll try just kind of playing around with it and see if I like it or not. I mean, I might go that way anyway for a lot of these Purgators because it gets us up to the grenades anyway, so we might take this route, even if we don't upgrade it much. Alright, and then Iolanthes. What do we want? So we can go... Rend the Unclean, has increased blast area, increased damage. I can get more willpower. I think that's something I definitely need to take. That's going to help quite a bit. What do we have here? Ranged attacks have plus 10% crit chance. He's a bit more close combat focused, so we might just go with the Hammerhand ability. Warp Charge for bleed. Then again, that's kind of weak, honestly. It does get us down to just general bonuses to my 4 strikes. Yeah, we'll head down this way, because I think just the general bonuses, 4 strikes do more damage, 4 strikes have armor break, 4 strikes have more armor break, and then critting and melee gives me action points. I think that's kind of a good way to go, so we'll kind of head that way on the promotion route. Okay, before we go and take a look at our map, let's look at the barracks here. So we got a new guy we'll take a look at in a second, and then we got the weapon for the apothecaries. Let's take a look at Harn. So yours is the Life Giver. So currently equipped 1. I don't even have it upgraded. It can heal more if I upgrade it. Biomancies last longer, but I don't even have any Biomancies. 4 damage. So this is 4 damage. Heals 5. So this actually heals 6, so that's kind of nice. So this 4 damage heals 5, which is still quite good. And then we can do extra damage against organic targets, increase crit against organic. I mean, it's already doing plus 2 damage against organic targets. So mainly that's going to be the Chaos Space Marines and stuff. I think we take that. I like the heal bonuses on the Life Giver, but this has pretty good healing anyway, and then also has lots of potential damage output. I might even be able to upgrade it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. I've got enough red, so we'll upgrade. So plus 4 damage against organic targets. I will take that right away. Very, very nice. All right. Now we'll take a look at our new guy. Where is he? He should be a level 6. Thawne. I don't have any Thawns, so that's fine. Thawne. Basic Stormbolter, Crozius. 4 damage, vulnerable. Comes with a frag grenade. Yeah, mediocre. I'm sure I can give you something better. I think... Do you not have abilities? Where's your... We have to go back. Let's take a look at his abilities before I decide what to give him. Alright, so... Default thing. Plus 1 armor by default can only equip Terminator armor. Okay, so that's Terminator. I didn't look like it. Extra crit for melee and range attacks against mechanical enemies. So he hates mechanical stuff. Okay. We've missed out on a lot of extra initiative. So you come with plus 1 armor permanently. Sure, that's totally fine. Litany of Hate. Each night who executes an enemy gains an additional plus 1 action point. I almost never execute people. I'm way more focused on killing people at range. But it does lead me to other stuff, so let's see where that takes us. extra uses per turn. So out here we've got each knight gains extra crit for their ranged attacks. Do I have to activate these? I mean, it's active ability, Atonement of Guidance. It's a power. Yeah, so I probably have to activate them, and then they last a certain length of time or something. Doesn't say. Is it just that turn, or is it for the rest of the battle? Extra crit for range attacks. I mean, that's generally pretty good. So it's improved. So I think we've got the improved version. So with the upgrades, it's 35. Normally it would be like 15 or something then. And then when this knight crits a target with a range attack, 50% chance to gain an action point back. Okay. So very focused on giving everybody range crits, which sort of works. I have a lot more ranged people, so I mean that's kind of fine. Extra crit damage, so that's also pretty good. It's a nice combo, potentially. Plus 2 armor, also. So he's starting with a good chunk of extra armor. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad as a starting point. I just want to see, like, what that stuff does. Like, how long does it last? Is it the rest of the battle? Is it only that one turn? The cost is cheap. 1 willpower, 1 willpower. So I'm assuming it's only that one turn. Which means he's going to need a lot of willpower, which he just doesn't have. But at the moment, he's fairly tough. Alright, I'm fine with that. We might want to deploy him on the next mission just to kind of play around with him. And see what I want to do with him. Armor first. Do I have... Pretty sure I have some armor that I'm not using. Got a level 2. It's grenade focused, but that's kind of okay. We could give him grenades, that's fine. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's give him this. And then... got plenty of purple, so we'll go with that, sure. And I don't have a lot of yellow, but I'm going to go ahead and give him the extra armor. He's got some extra armor built in, so that gets him up to 7, which is quite nice. Do I want extra ammo? You know what? Sure. I'm pretty low on green. I'm kind of focusing on getting rid of people like the main demons if I have a lot. So blue was the first one because I had the most. So yeah, we definitely want you to have a grenade. I don't think I have any Croziuses or anything. I don't think I have any good Stormbolters either. What do we got? So current one is 4 damage. This is 3 damage, but does more stun. And I can upgrade it. That's pretty weak, though. So it's really focused on stunning. I could take it and upgrade it. Potentially we could get some stuns off. Or I could just keep the basic one. Alright, you know, for now, we'll go ahead and take it and upgrade it. It's pretty weak. I really need some better Stormbolters. And as far as melee weapons go... So you have the default one, I've got extra crit damage, and I've got extra crit chance. So my abilities... Extra crit against mechanical, sure. And we can get extra crit on ranged attacks, extra crit damage. So we might want, since it's ranged attacks here, we might want increased crit chance on the close combat weapon, since that's really my only difference in choice. Yeah, so we'll take the extra crit chance. So you can have that. Not that's going to make much of a difference. And then when it comes to grenades, I will give you my improved crack instead of the frag, I think. "10 area 2, 3 damage. 10 area 2, 5 damage." Did they change that? I thought they were the same before at one point. I do think the armor break is better. Yes, I've got some bonuses. So area 4, 3 damage, armor break 3. I've got 3 of them. If I take the frag instead, which is improved, it's tier 2, same as the crack. So that's 3 uses, range 10, area 4, 5 damage. Knockback. So less of an area here, less damage, but we get the armor break. So it's more of like a single target mostly. Yeah, I can see either one. Would I be swapping out to put you in to the fight, though? Maybe just a car instead? So taking out Iolanthus or Boars and putting this guy in, Thawne instead. I definitely wouldn't take out a gunner for it. I definitely wouldn't take out my librarian for it. I probably wouldn't take out my apothecary for him. Probably. I need damage, and this guy, I mean, he'll do more damage if I can get a good Corrosius Arcanum, or I could get a good Stormbolter. We can do more damage with him, but as it is now, he's kind of weak as far as damage output goes. He can buff the squad, and he's really good at buffing ranged guys, so we could potentially... So you could run like a Justicar for extra action points. You could run this guy for all the ranged crit damage, and then have 2 gunners. So I could have like Macius and Thule with big guns, and then this guy for the buff, and then a Justicar to give more actions. So that would be kind of an interesting setup to try. Taking out the healers for that, but yeah, if I'm doing that, I'd have to take Zabez as one of the gunners because he's got at least some heals potentially, because he can have some of the healing servo skulls. I'll keep Crack for now. I'll think about it. It sort of depends on who I deploy him with. But yeah, his abilities are fine. So I think if we can make it to the next one, I'll probably want to throw him in. And then everybody else would probably be people I'd want to take on the main mission. So Kalmar, Assad or Harn, and then a gunner, probably Thule, most likely, because he's got the armor break on his gun. Yeah, so we do that probably. All right, let's take a look and see if I can actually make it to that next mission. Just barely. Okay, cool. So I'll do that. So that'll be the plan. We'll go hit that and stop that mission from activating. It's Bloom Spawn. It's got servitors as a reward, which is nice. All right, yeah. And then after that, we get some XP and stuff. The other missions will expire. We'll roll up on trying to take out this one. I took out one of the gates. It was kind of like... One of them was darkened out at one point, but now it's all lit up again. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to go ahead and do it for today. So next time we'll go ahead and hit the regular mission. After that, we'll look at trying to hit this big one up here, but we want to get some XP first. So that's going to do it for today. This has been more Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.